So we're gonna move into the game. I'm trying something different today as well. We're gonna see how it goes. There are no other players today. It is just me against Barbra. So we are going 1-on-1 for this rematch. Well, I guess you didn't play last time, but you were there. You were in the room.
I was there. I was present. I was there in spirit.
There you go. Oh no, Hazel Newt said she bought the album and the post office lost it.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely send us an email. I'm so sorry that happened, so we can get you a new copy.
There you go. Okay. So I'm very curious to see how this goes. Normally I'm not a fan of one-on-one commanders, but like I was telling Barbra again off screen, these streams been going like 4 to 5 hours. So trying some new things today. So I haven't even shuffled up. Oops. But while I go ahead and shuffle up, why don't you tell us who are you playing today, Barbra?
Alright, so I'm playing Olivia. Let me show her.
I got her up on the screen for you, but if you
I got her.
want to read what she
Cool.
does, yeah.
Yeah. So she's a legendary vampire noble with flying and haste. Whenever Olivia Crimson Bride attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains when you don't control a legendary vampire, exile this creature.
That can be very interesting. I actually kind of like this. I think this is going to be an interesting game because of who I'm playing, which, give me 1 second here. And also I like that she's a high cost because my commander is also a high cost. So, because I was, again, a little worried one-on-one, but I'm playing Damia, Sage of Stone. So she is a
Ooh.
4 black, green, blue with Death Touch. She's a Gorgon Wizard.
Oh boy.
Skip your draw step. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. But my whole sort of strategy with this deck is Death Touch and kind of pinging your creatures with Death Touch to get them out of the way. But then your commander allows you to bring. Sounds like you're doing some graveyard shenanigans. So I'm very curious to see how this goes for us, and it'll be interesting. So, Barbra, as my guest, as you know, you get the honors of going first, and to choose the music we play in the background. Who do you got for us? Yeah.
Let's do Nightfall Middle Earth. Let's do some Blind Guardian.
Oh, my girl. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I am down for Nightfall. It's funny. So on the road trip to Madwood Power, anytime Chad was driving, he would always put his music on shuffle. And every time Blind Guardian came on, it was only a song from Nightfall. And I was like, is Nightfall the only fucking Guardian album you have? It was like that and like one song from Imaginations, but I swear everything was just Nightfall and Middle Earth. So it's kind of funny that you picked that one. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's definitely my favorite, that or A Night at the Opera. I mean, like
Night at the Opera, that's probably my favorite Guardian. I don't know what it is about it because it's like when it came out, the production was kind of wonky,
right,
and it was a little different, but dude, I mean, just songs like Battlefield, and
yes, oh my god, yeah, Battlefield. I love Under the Ice.
Under the Ice.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, the whole album,
so good.
Of course, and then
Sadly Sings Destiny. Oh my gosh,
that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, but then of course, and then there was
yeah.
Silence. Just is one of the greatest songs ever written. But
No, absolutely, totally agree.
all right, so
All right,
I'm gonna shuffle one more and get a hand, and we'll see how this goes. will keep that. I'm drinking Venom, the energy drink, and they're terrible, just so you know.
I've actually never had an energy drink in my life.
Oh, good for you. That's very good.
Yeah, I've somehow avoided them. I feel like it's inevitable. There will come a day, but it just hasn't happened yet.
All right. I am ready when you are.
Cool. And you said I'm starting?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. All right. I'll play this swamp, and your turn.
All right. Yeah, and now I think you were telling me this is, other than with Nick, this is your only time playing Commander, yeah? Or...
Yeah, or just playing with anyone in general. I've only just played like at home, just very, very casually.
That's cool. I will play a
Time to take the
command
training
tower.
wheels off.
What's that?
Time to take the training wheels off.
Right. All right, I'll play a command tower. So it's a land that taps for 1 mana of any color in my commander's color identity. And I'll pass.
All right. What do I have? So how was the drive for you, by the way, out from Map with or out to Map with Power from Cali? Because that was a long drive for you, wasn't it?
It was, but it was a lot of fun. We stopped in Utah, picked up Chad, and we went and saw like the archers in Utah, and then we
Nice.
where else did we go? Newts, you still in here? What else did we? Yeah, so Hazel Newts came with me. My girlfriend came with me.
Oh, cool.
Hazel Newts' boyfriend Scott, and then Chad. We all packed in, and God, where else did we go? We didn't get to do much, right? Because it was like a 30-hour drive, just about, I think, or a little over.
Sure.
To get there, but we tried to do some stuff. Yeah. All right, what you got? What you got here?
All right. So I played a land. I played this this mountain, and that's it. That's what I got. Your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play a island. I'm gonna tap for 2 to play Farseek. I'm gonna search my library for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain card and put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. So I'm going to get, so Hazelnut said we saw the archers in Utah, and that was kind of it. There was more we wanted to do, but again, it's just like really just didn't have the time. And since obviously the main attraction was get to Maba Power. Hazelnut says, too bad we couldn't see the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. So I don't know if you've heard of that.
No.
So there's this.
I'm disappointed now too. I missed out.
There's this Weird Al song called "The Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota," and Helium Prime. It's like the song we always play when we're on tour, and I played it for Hazelnuts, and now she loves it too. And awesome. we always say like, or I'm like, one day I'm gonna go actually see it, because he just makes it sound so glamorous in the song. So if you get a chance, look up the song "The Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota" by Weird Al, and you too will want to go see it.
I most definitely will.
Okay, I played a Triumph land. It is a swamp forest island. It enters tapped. I'll pass there.
All right.
That's okay, Don. A lot of people do. He said he's been mispronouncing Helium Prime.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will play this, play a mountain, and then I'll go ahead and yes.
And yes.
I'm going to was one of those like, wait, I know what I want to do, but wait, do I? Okay, yes, I do. All right, so I'm going to tap the land card, and I'm going to play the Voldaren Epicure. Vampire creature, when he enters the battlefield, he deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Ooh,
and I get to create a blood token.
All right.
My token there. All right, and that's it. That's my turn.
All right. I will untap. Draw. I will tap 2 to play a Sakura Tribe Elder. It is a Snake Shaman 1/1. And I can sacrifice Sakura Tribe Elder, search your library for a basic land card, and put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And with that, I will pass my turn.
All right.
Good old Commander, guys. Just ramping up. Yep.
Okay. I'll play the land card. I'll play a mountain. And
so what do you got? 3 mountains and a swamp, I see?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You got those Innistrad
So I will go ahead.
lands. They're so cool.
Oh my god, I love it. I love this deck so much.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm like, I have to keep going with the aesthetic. Right, so I will tap 3 of these. So once I'll tap the swamp and the 2 mountains, and I will play Gluttonous Guest. And she's a vampire, and when she enters the battlefield, I get to create a blood token. And that's it. I'll end my turn.
Keeping those blood tokens going. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at the end of your turn, sorry, before I untap, I will sacrifice Sakura Tribe Elder and go get me a basic land. Let's do a swamp, because why not? Alright. Then I will untap. This week in MTG asks, will there be an Empress crossover with the Ashcraft verse in the future? You never know, man. I'm always up to something. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be very down.
I will untap. Draw. Man. I'm missing some land drops here. I'll tap 2 to play Ornithopter of Paradise. It is flying, 0/2. Can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. And then I have to pass. So, someone asked, which planeswalker would Barbra be? What do you think, Barbra?
Oh boy. I'm not going to lie. I am a total novice when it comes to Magic. I don't know the planeswalkers as well as I should. So I unfortunately don't have a good answer at this time. I'm still learning the lore behind the game.
Right. The obvious answer, I feel, is Liliana, because she's very symphonic metal looking, but you know, we already had Kristen do Liliana, so I'm wondering.
I was gonna say, that's who Kristen played, yeah.
I feel like
that I remember.
I feel like you could be a cool. Let's see if I say this right. You can correct me, MTG, but I think it'd be dope to have you be Vraska, so she's a Gorgon. Yeah.
Cool.
That would be cool. I could see that.
I have to look her up now. Yeah. Now I have to know.
Put some snakes in your hair. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's all you have to say. I'm on board.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Untap. Let's see, what do I have? How about... 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll tap my 4 land cards that I have out. And I will play Eviscerate to destroy target creature. So... yeah.
But I'm missing land drops, Barbara. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. See, this is one-on-one, man. Like, gloves are off.
That's right.
So no deals to be made. Ooh, Hazelnuts is opening up the Dominaria bundle she got today. Let me know what you got later. Alright. Well, you killed my one creature, so... yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
No, Nick just showed me off camera the character you were referencing, and I was just like, oh yeah, yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, that'd be cool. Sup, Nick?
Yo.
No helping, by the way, Nick.
I'm rooting for her. That's all the help she's getting.
That's fair.
I think she's got you.
Well, she did kill my creature, so, and I'm at 39 life, so far she's doing it. Yeah.
Hey man, vampires fly and you have death touch. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What you got now?
So, you know what? I'm gonna tap Boulder and Epicure and the Gluttonous Guest. I will attack with both of them. Each of them are just 1 damage. So.
You know what? All right. Yeah. I'll take that. All right, is that it?
That is it. Your turn.
Okay, before the end of your turn, I'll tap 1 to play Vampiric Tutor. Search your library for a card, then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. You lose 2 life. Which card am I looking for?
Wait, did you say I lose 2 life?
I do.
You do.
Yeah. What do I want here? I don't really know. But am I gonna tutor for a land? I might. Or maybe that. Yeah, that might be it. You know what? I'm gonna do this because it'll be funny and it'll make Matt laugh. So I know what I'm tutoring for. And because I kind of need it. Matt, can you guess what I'm tutoring for? Not Mana Volt. I don't have that card. Alright. Put the card on top. I will untap. Draw. And yes, Matt, it is Mana Crypt. So, I will play Mana Crypt for free. It is a 0 artifact that taps for 2 colorless mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, Mana Crypt deals 3 damage to you. So, as Matt knows, I am notorious for killing myself with Mana Crypt. So, we'll see here. With that though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are any of your creatures flying?
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Farika's Mender. When Farika's Mender enters the battlefield, you may return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'm gonna actually get back Sakura Tribe Elder.
Actually, no, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Well, because this can fetch me a land, so, if you kill Ornithopter or Paradise again, it's useless. So, okay, so it is a 4/3. That's all I got, so I'll pass.
All right. Okay.
I'll read your commander again.
Oh. All right. So then I'm going to tap all my land, so I can play the Crypt Lurker. And when the Crypt Lurker enters the battlefield, I may sacrifice a creature or discard a creature card. And if I do, I draw a card.
Oh.
So oh, you know what? Nah, I actually won't do that. So with that being said, I will end my turn.
All right. So I will untap. I'm going to roll this dice for Mana Crypt. That's usually how we do it. So I always do, if it's odds, I'll take 3 damage. Here we go. It's evens. All right. So you're good luck. Here we go. So I will draw a card. That's what I like to see. I'll tap 4 to play Leyline of Anticipation. It is an enchantment that says you may cast non-land cards as though they had flash. So you may cast them anytime you could cast an instant. Yeah. And then I'll tap 2 to play Secure a Tribe Elder again, and I can sacrifice him and search for a basic land card and put that card onto the battlefield tapped. And pass.
All right. So I'll untap. Should probably just stack these guys. I don't know why. I see everyone else do it, and I haven't caught on.
Yeah, it just helps, especially when you start getting a bunch of lands out.
Yes. All right. So I'll play another land. It's a mountain. And with that, I'm going to tap all the land. And I'm going to bring out the Falkreath Celebrants. And they have Menace.
Ooh.
And when Falconwrath, not Falkreath, I have Skyrim on my brain. When Falconwrath Celebrants enters the battlefield, create 2 blood tokens.
Ooh, getting all them tokens.
All right. Yeah, I'll end my turn with that.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'll sacrifice the Tribe Elder. Go get me a basic land. Put it on the battlefield tapped. Shuffle my library. Then I'll untap. Roll for Mana Crypt. Odds I take damage. It is odds. Here we go. So 3 damage to me. 1, 2, 3. Draw for turn. Okay. I will pass.
All right.
And do nothing.
Okay. Cool. So I just played a land card as a swamp. So with that, let me see. With that, I'm going to go ahead and tap these 2 swamps. I'm going to play Farika's Cure. And it says Farika's Cure deals 2 damage to target creature, and I gain 2 life. So.
Alright.
Yeah. I guess I will do 2 damage to... Was it the Elder? That's who it's out in the field?
No, that's gone. So I have Farika's Mender, which is a 4/3, so that'll put it to a 4/1. Okay. Yeah. And then you can uptick your life on spell table.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Helps you keep track, yeah.
Oh, I see. Cool. So it's 2. Dope. Okay. So then I don't need these. But I'll keep them because they look pretty.
Nice.
Cool. So I did that. And I guess I will attack with the Falcon Wrath Celebrants. And they are 4/4.
It's a 4/4? I will block with my 4/1. Does anything happen when it dies?
No.
Okay. Then they will just kill each other.
Cool. And with that, that's my turn.
Okay, for your turn, I will tap 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To play Zakthrid Gorgon. Death Touch. I could pay 2 and a black and tap her. Put a petrification counter on target creature. It gains Defender and becomes a colorless artifact in addition to its other types. Its activated abilities can't be activated. Remember that.
Rad.
Then I will untap. I will draw. Wait, no, I will roll for Mana Crypt. It is evens. I'm safe. Draw. Man, missing those lands. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, alright, I will pass the turn.
Right. Untap. Alright, so I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Yes, cool. Okay. I can math. So I'm going to tap the 6 lands that I have out. I'm going to play Certain Death. Destroy target creature. Its controller loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Alright, in response, I'm going to tap 2 to play Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Oh.
But I'll still lose 2 life. And
then I guess I still gain my 2.
Yep.
Cool. Alright.
But that did foil my plans, so don't worry. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Let me see. You know what? I'll end my turn.
Okay. According to your turn, I'll tap 5. Or, yeah. to play. This card's not even really that great against this deck, but whatever. I'll play Gorgon Recluse. Whenever Gorgon Recluse blocks or becomes blocked by a non-black creature, destroy that creature at end of combat. But I think just about all your creatures are black, so...
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Except for...
Right, well, then that's the one to attack with. No. Alright. Roll for crypt. 3! Fuck, see? This is what happens. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to kill myself with crypt. Draw for turn. Play a snow-covered island. Pass.
Alright. Cool. I'll play this swamp. And with that, 7. Okay, cool. So with that, I'll tap all 7 of them, and I'll play Demon of Loathing. He has flying and trample. He's a 7/7. Whenever Demon of Loathing deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
Okay, the end of your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tap 7. Bring out my commander. Then I will untap, roll for crypt. It is 3. I'll take 3 more damage. And then I skip my draw step, and if I have fewer than 7 cards, I draw cards equal to the difference. So I have 3 cards, so I will draw 4 cards. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I will play a land. And yes, quite. Hold on, doing some thinking here. Don't mind me. Yes. Yes, quite. Ooh. I will tap 3. To tap Zack with the Gorgon to put a petrification counter on your big scary demon guy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now he's just a defender and loses all activated abilities. And then I'll tap 2 more for Nature's Lore. Search your library for a forest card and put that card onto the battlefield. So I will go get... What will I get? A forest card for sure. Overgrown Tomb. I will pay the 2 to have it enter untapped. It is a swamp forest. And I'll pass there.
Alright. Welp. I'm trying to see on the screen, but what are your creatures that you have out again?
All Gorgons. So my
Gorgon.
my commander, which lets me draw cards equal to 7 at my upkeep. Gorgon Recluse, that if she blocks or becomes blocked by a non-black creature, destroy that creature in the combat. And then my Gorgon that lets me pay 3 to put a petrification counter on target creature.
Okay. So. I'm going to tap 1 mountain and 1 swamp. I'm going to play Terminate. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. I will use that on... decisions. I'll use it on the Gorgon in the middle.
This one?
I'm debating that or the one with petrification.
I mean, this
I
one...
just feel like that's...
This one against your deck isn't that scary because it's only non-black creatures.
Oh, that's right, because it says... Right.
But this guy shuts down your creatures from attacking me. So he's probably the one to get rid of. Yeah. Him or my commander.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go with him.
Okay. And can't be regenerated, so out of here.
Yeah, right. And then, once I've done that, I'll tap the other 2 swamps that I have. And I'll play Basilicus Creature. And it's a bat with flying. I can extort, but I'm not able to use that feature with this deck because I don't have any white cards. So
you can extort. You can extort with black.
What was that?
You can extort with black.
Oh, so it's like either or.
Yeah, so it's black or white. Yep.
Cool.
So you definitely can use it.
Sweet. Well, I think with that's all I can do this turn. So I'll end it here.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'll tap 3 to play Hooded Blightfang. Has Death Touch. It's a 1/4. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. So, don't play any Planeswalkers, or else. Okay. Roll for crypts. 4! I'm safe. I have 4 cards in hand. I will draw 3, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to play an Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Each land is a swamp in addition to its other types. And then I will... What's the right move here? I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Okay. So I'm going to tap 2, and then I'll do these other 3. It's a total of 5. I will play. Can everyone still see? I'm trying to make some room so everyone can still see the screen. There we go. Westgate Regent. He is a vampire with flying, and he's a ward. So in order to get through that, you have to discard a card. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player discards a card. And whenever Westgate Regent deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on it.
Ooh, that's a good card.
Yeah. So I think right now I'll just attack with my Basilica creature. Yeah, we'll do that.
How big is
He's
that?
just a 1/2. Just a 1/2 with flying.
Oh, flying. Okay, I'll take 1. All right, is that it?
Yeah, that is it.
Alright, so before the end of your turn, I will tap 1, 2, 3, 6. So I'm tapping my creatures to help pay for this card. It is Endless Obedience. It has Convoke. Your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting the spell pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. I will bring back my Zaxthrid Gordon that you killed.
Of course.
Yes, of course. Of course. So, it's back. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then I'll tap out. Still at the end of your turn, tap out for 8 to play Sisters of Stone Death. It's a 7/5 Gorgon. I could pay a green. Target creature blocks Sister of Stone Death this turn if able. I could pay a black and a green. Exile target creature blocking or blocked by Sisters of Stone Death. Could pay 2 and a black. Put a creature card exiled with Sisters of Stone Death onto the battlefield under your control. So, lots of nasty
Fun stuff.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff.
I do not love that for me.
Don't worry, I'll kill myself to Mana Crypt before I do any of that. So, then I have 4 cards in hand, so I'll draw 3. 3. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I will play a Morphic Pool. It's a land that taps for a blue or black. Oh, but I'm so not used to this because I usually play in multiplayer game. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2
the
or
audio
more.
is bugging out for me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Okay. Should be back in business. So I played a land. It enters tapped. And now I will do other stuff. We'll tap Mana Crypt for 2 colorless, having 1 floating, to play Basilic Collar. Equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink. So, we'll use the 1 floating plus 1 more to attach it to Sisters of Stone Death. And it now has whatever you call it. Death Touch and Lifelink. Yeah. Okay, what you got on this board of yours? You got a lot of stuff.
I do. I got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
The gluttonous guest over here is a vampire 1/4. Doesn't really do anything else special. The Voldaran Epicure, just a 1/1 vampire. The Crypt Lurker, which is a 3/4 horror. My Westgate Regent, which is a vampire with flying 4/4. My Petrified Demon, and my tapped Basilica Screecher uses the 1/2 bat with flying. So
Okay.
that's the gang.
So you said you had a 4/4 flyer?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to tap a green, and he will block Sisters of Stone Death this turn if able. Oh. And then I will move to combat, and I will attack with Sisters of Stone Death for 7/5. And he must block.
No. All right. Well, then he is dead.
Yep. I will not pay to exile him, but because I got the good old Death Touch, but I will gain 7 life, so I'm back in this. All right.
All right.
And that's it. Pass.
All right. Well, untap my Johns. That's just a Philly thing, I think. No one else does that besides here.
What is it?
John.
I haven't heard that. Oh, oops. I don't have... hold on. I don't have the game.
J-A-W.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I am going to tap my 3 swamps, 1, 2, 3, and then the other 3, or 3 mountains. So that's 6. I'm going to play Grizzly Ritual, and I get to destroy a target creature or planeswalker and create 2 blood tokens.
Man, how much... You have so much removal in that deck.
Yeah, this is my like total like teenage deck.
That's fine.
So I will destroy the sisters.
Oh, okay.
I do not feel bad about it. I'm sorry, Jason. They gotta go.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, and then with that, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'll tap 3. Oops. Like so. To play a Orin Viper. It's a 1/3. It's a snake. Whenever Orin Viper deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature at end of combat. Whenever Orin Viper deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. He is a 1/3. Then I'll tap 3 to become your best friend and play Rhystic Study. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 1.
Love it.
Yeah, everyone's favorite. All right, Hazel Nudes, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you around. What were we going to say?
Oh no, just saying that I love it. This is very good for me. Obviously, all this.
It is. It really is. Okay. Roll for Crypt. It's a 5, so I'll take 3 damage. Ouchie. I will draw 3 cards to go to 7. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm going to tap 1 to play a Soul Ring. Taps for 2 colorless mana. I'm going to try something crazy here. Okay?
Oh boy.
I'm going to try something crypty. I'm going to tap the Mana Crypt and Soul Ring for 4 with 1 floating. To then tap this and this to play Orhan Frostfang. Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. Then, I'm going to swing at you with everything.
Of course.
Yes. So,
All right.
they all have Death Touch, and so first trigger is I have Hooded Blightfang. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life. So I'll gain 5. You'll lose 5 right away. And now all my creatures have Death Touch. So any creatures that deal damage to you, I get to draw a card. So I got a 4/4, a 2/4, a 3/6, a 1/4, and a 1/3. My 1/3 here, the Viper, whenever it deals damage to a creature, I destroy that creature at the end of combat. My Gorgon Recluse, if it's blocked by a non-black creature, I destroy that creature at the end of combat. Nothing else does anything to creatures. So Yeah.
Oh boy.
But they do all have death touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Well, it's been a good game. All right. I'm going to block. I'm gonna block with my 3/4 Crypt Lurker, my 1/1 vampire, and my 1/4 vampire.
Okay.
And
So
I don't know.
the 3. So what is it? What do you got? What are you blocking with?
A 3/4, a 1/1, and a 1/4.
3, 4, 1, 1. Okay. So you can't kill any of. Well, the only creature you can kill is my Orin Viper, but that'll kill your 3/4 creature.
You know what?
Well, they're all gonna die. They're all gonna die anyway. So
I'm gonna die anyway.
yeah.
No, I'll do that then with the Viper.
Okay. So you block him, and then I assume block the biggest damage.
Yeah.
All right. So my commander and my 3/6. So you'll only take 3 damage. So that's actually not too bad.
All right.
Yeah.
It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. And then I get to draw 2 cards, which is fine with me. Then I'll pass.
All right.
Oh, your screen's gone again.
Oh, is it? It's weird. I can see. Let me see if I turn it off and on again, if that helps.
Now it looks like you're out of the room, maybe? No?
It was weird. It said I was exiled.
Oh yeah, you got to make sure you stay on the spell table or it'll kick you out. It's very annoying.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. All right. So I'll go ahead and untap. Go. Draw a card. I'll play this swamp. I'm going to tap. Let's see. Well, I'll just, you know what? I'll do 4 of these. And I'll do 2 of these. And I'll actually bring out my commander. I'll bring out Olivia.
Okay.
Flying and
Will you pay 1 for her?
oh. You know what? Yeah.
Okay. Not so not 1 life. You got to tap 1 mana.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So she has flying and haste, and whenever she attacks, I get to return a target creature from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. And it gains, when you don't control a legendary vampire, exile this creature.
Okay.
So yeah. And because she has haste, I'll go ahead and I'll attack with her.
Okay.
And I'll use her ability to return a target creature from my graveyard. I will bring back my Westgate Regent. And it says he comes out attacking as well, tapped and attacking, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Does he have a enter the battlefield trigger? I don't remember.
It says when he deals combat damage to a player, I have to put that many +1/+1 counters on him.
Oh, okay. Does he have flying?
He does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they both got flying. So yeah, so she's 3/4, and then he's a 4/4.
All right, I will take 7.
Right, and then I could put, I guess, a 4 counter on him. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, I'll tap 2 to play 3 visits. Search your library for a forest card. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. I'm going to do a few things here. Hang tight. Hang tight. Your turn is my turn. So I'm just going to put down a basic forest. I will tap that basic forest to play Birds of Paradise. It has flying and add 1 mana of any color. And just to get it out of my hand, I will tap 4. For Videlkin Orrery, you may cast non-land cards as though they had flash. So it's basically the same thing as Leyline of Anticipation. Alright, then I will untap. Roll for Mana Crypt. It's 5. I'll take 3 damage. Okay. And then I'll draw 3 cards. Hey. All right. I will play Yavi Maya, Cradle of Growth. Each land is a forest in addition to its other lands. So I got all the swamps and forest I need. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do with this beautiful land is tap my Soul Ring, tap a swamp, tap Zathrid Gordon, and I'm going to turn your commander to stone.
No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The worst.
It is. It is. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. And then I will tap 2. And put Basilisk Collar on. I don't really have anything big, man. I suppose on my commander. So it has Death Touch, has double Death Touch. Just kidding. And Lifelink. Then I'm going to swing out again at you with everything but my Birds of Paradise. So you will, right on the attack trigger, you will lose 1, 2, 3, 4 life, and I'll gain 4. And then kind of the same thing as before. Everything has Death Touch. A 4/4, a 2/4, a 1/4, and a 2/6.
All right.
Now, just for the record, in case you didn't know, you can block with Defender. I just know you've had that 7/7 sitting there for a while, so I just wanted to, if you didn't know that.
I was like, can block with him.
Yeah, Defender just means it can't attack, but it can block.
Oh, okay. And does it retain still like the 7?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it still has.
Oh.
Yeah, it just can't attack me is all.
Oh, okay.
But it can block. Yep.
Okay. So not totally useless.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I will go ahead then. I will block with him. And that's the only one that I can block with at the moment. So yeah, I'll block with my 7/7.
Okay, who do you want to block?
I want to block.
I would imagine my commander.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one. So.
Yeah. I will absorb that.
Okay. So I will gain 4 life though, from the lifelink. And he will still die because my commander technically has Death Touch.
Sure.
And I will. So you're gonna take the rest. So 5. Now you You don't want to block with that creature?
I'm gonna leave him just because.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna leave him for now.
No worries. All right, so I'll draw 3 cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will have to discard 2 cards. Wait, why? I can play cards still. My turn's not over. Okay. I will tap 4. To play Binding of the Old Gods. It is a saga. On its first trigger, I destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls. I will destroy your big boy over there with the 4 counters on it.
Ah, okay. Goodbye. Alright.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. All right. I'll tap out to play Endbringer. It's an Eldrazi. Untap Endbringer during each other player's untap step. I can tap him and deal 1 damage to target creature or player. I can pay a colorless and tap him. Target creature can't attack or block this turn. I can tap 2, tap him, and draw a card. And I'll pass there.
Alright.
And I don't have to discard.
I'll go ahead and untap, but not that one. Do this. Okay. I'm going to tap.
You do get to untap your commander.
Oh, I can untap. So it's
Yeah.
the same thing as she just has.
Yeah, she's
She
just
can
a...
defend. But
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tap. Say 1 swamp, 2 mountains. Actually, we'll do 3 mountains. So it's 4. And I'll play Balustrade Spy. He's a vampire rogue with flying, and when he enters the battlefield, target player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, and then puts those cards into his or her graveyard. So, reveals. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to do it.
Still reveal the top.
All right. Until I reveal a land. No.
Yes.
All right, so it's a Gorgon, Preordain, and a land.
Okay.
All of those go in, right? Even the land?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that wasn't the worst. I'm okay with that. Oh, will you pay for that? The Rhystic Study trigger. So will you pay an extra mana or let me draw a card?
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just tap this mountain here.
Yeah.
All right, and
Cool.
then I'm going to tap. Let's see, these 3 swamps, and I'm going to play Defenestrate. Destroy target creature without flying.
All right, that's everything but Birds of Paradise.
Okay, so I guess that's who's. Let me see. Who's safe?
So I got the thing that gives all attacking creatures death touch and lets me draw cards when they do damage. I have this thing that I gain a life and you lose a life for each creature with death touch attacking. So those 2 synergize really well together. Well, do you want to hear the others?
Sure.
Because I still have the Gorgon that lets me turn all your shit to stone. And then I have Endbringer that can potentially do some shit. He's the one that I can tap and deal 1 damage to target creature or player. So if I get Death Touch on him, I can just... And he untaps during every untap step, so I could potentially just ping all your shit. So I got a lot of nasty stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like no matter who I pick.
Yeah.
But you know.
But whatever you want.
I'll go with.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with the. Even though I have like a bone to pick with the one that turned my commander to stone, I think that I'm going to go with the one that with the life effect for however many creatures of death.
Okay.
You have.
So the hooded Blightfang is gone.
Right. And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. I will do nothing at the end of your turn because I am tapped out. I forgot to ask if you would pay for that, but that's okay. I missed the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. All these lands. Okay. Roll for Mana Crypt. Evens. I'm safe. So at my upkeep, my Saga triggers. Number 2 says I can search for a forest card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle my library. So before I draw a card, I will do that. I don't know if I have many forest cards left, to be honest. Oh, there's one. All right, so that enters tapped. I'm just going to do one shuffle here. Draw a card. I will play a land for turn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Replay my commander. Then I will tap 2 to put Basilic Collar on Endbringer. So it now has Death Touch and Lifelink. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will tap Endbringer and deal 1 damage to your creature on the right hand side. Yeah.
My Balustrade does 5? Okay.
And I will then gain a life for the lifelink, and he will die because it now has Death Touch. Of course. How big's your other creatures?
A 1/2 bat, and then my 3/4 stone commander.
Okay. So sorry, one more time. A 1 what? 1 2?
A 1/2 and a 3/4.
A 1 2 and a 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, well, you can't kill any of my creatures, so I will attack with these 3 because my commander just came out. So all attacking creatures have Death Touch. A 2/4, a 3/6, and a 2/6.
All right. I see. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll block with these 2, but I feel like we all know what's gonna happen here.
I mean, honestly, killing your commander isn't the worst idea because you can get it back and it won't have.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume you want to block the biggest. Well, yeah. So we'll say you block the 3/6 and the 2/6. So only 2 damage goes through, and I will draw 1 card.
All right.
Ooh. Then I will tap 2 to play Pisonic, I can't say that word, Gift. It's a aura. Enchanted creature has tap this creature. Or tap it. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. I'll put that on my commander. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll pass there.
All right.
And then Endbringer will untap on your turn. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Alright, so I untap my lands. I'll draw my card. Alright, so I'll do tap all these. It's 4 mountain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now it needs to be 7 to bring Olivia back out because
No. Because she's 6,
no.
right?
She's 6.
So it needs to be 8. So it's 2 more.
Oh, it's 8. It's 2 more. Okay, almost got it. Alright. So I'll tap all the land then.
All right.
Bring her back out.
Okay. So you're tapped out, so I will draw for Heuristic Study. Because you can't pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. That's my turn then.
Okay. So you're passing?
Yes.
All right. In response to you tapping, I'll tap Endbringer and deal 1 damage to your commander. And it has Death Touch. Yep. All right. Anything else I can do here? No. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 cards, so I don't get to draw. And because I skipped my end step and I have more than 7. So Binding of the Old God goes to its last trigger. Creatures I control have Death Touch until end of turn. Yeah. Oh, got to roll for Mana Crypt, though. It is evens. I'm safe. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I'll just, you got an open board there. I'll just swing it out at you. Haven't played a land yet. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to the face.
Awesome.
I'll gain 5 life. And draw 5 cards. Okay. And I'll start playing some shit. I'm going to tap Mana Crypt for 2 for Arcane Signet. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to play Garrick, Apex Predator. He is a legendary planeswalker with 5 loyalty counters. He does a lot of shit. So for +1, I can destroy another target planeswalker. For +1, I can create a 3/3 Black Beast creature token with Death Touch. For -3, I can destroy target creature. I gain life equal to its toughness. For -8, target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a creature attacks you, it gets +5/+5 and gains trample until end of turn. So, nothing too bad. Let me uptick him to get me a 3/3 with Death Touch. Okay. And I think I'm going to have to discard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, I will play my land for turn, though. I'll play Watery Grave, let it enter tapped, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, you got anything out on the board right now? Just blood tokens?
Nope.
Alright, I will discard a land, another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will get rid of Decree of Pain, which is a board wipe, but I think I'm okay right now. And I'll pass to you and untap
All right.
Endbringer.
I'll untap my lands. Draw my card. Oh boy, another land. I'll play that. All I can do, I can play, I can tap, what is this, 3 swamps, and I will bring out my Corpse Blockade. It's a zombie defender. I can sacrifice another creature, if I had one. And he's getting Death Touch till the end of the turn, and he's got 1/4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, don't worry. I'll take care of him for you. At the end of your turn, I'll tap Endbringer and deal 1 damage to him. And he'll die.
And he's dead. Goodbye. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Then I will untap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't draw. So I'm going to swing out at you. And I think that'll do it.
End my misery.
Yes, end your misery. Exactly. Yes. So, hey, I tried to give a little hint that maybe Endbringer should go, and you're like, nah, it's cool.
I was blinded by vengeance. I was like, I'm taking this one card out.
You don't know. It's okay. So many games have I lost because someone makes you salty, and you're like, I know this isn't the best move, but I'm doing it anyway. It's like,
But I'm doing it.
it suddenly becomes like, I don't care if I lose. I just don't want you to win.